I understand the merit of it. The AoE is AoE is okay, but it's just like the same thing like with Centaur ulti or any like I'm thinking of just like mass heals, mass graves. You just walk away. You just see that pop in and you don't even have to look at it. Also, you can break Abaddon, so that just stops it from even activating. So you got to be careful if you're the Abaddon player. I mean, there's definitely a lot of merit to it, but it costs a lot of gold. It has a bad like lead up item component wise, and there always just seems to be better items, like a Crimson, for example, or Pipe, or Solar Crest. Like I'm a huge proponent of Solar Crest. It's been nerfed like 3 patches in a row. They removed even more armor than last week's patch, but I still believe that it's a very strong item. And it's very good against Troll Warlord, considering he has mischance. So it really helps your lifestealer. Oh, they changed that part out of it, actually. My apologies, Twitch chat. It's still good against Troll Warlord because it slows down his attack speed, though. And no longer gives accuracy. My apologies before I get flamed. That was a rookie move. And that's not why we're here on BTS 6. No rookies here.
Nope.
To be honest, with the view count, there's nobody here. But we're still here. We're here because we love
We're gonna. How many people are here? I can't even see on the dashboard.
23, but you know what? We're gonna turn that to 23,000.
Oh, nice.
23,000. Legion Commander. That's a manly hero. Alright, so it is a 4-win runner. And they're putting what? No, it's a mid-Legion Commander. Oh, that's kind of cool. But they don't know the mid of the other team. This just seems kind of weird. What if the other team just picks OD and they just lose mid? Or Slark.
Times when I probably should have said what I was thinking.
Yeah, the Slark. Kind of. It depends how the first wave goes. This is how this matchup goes. Whoever gets level 2 can really abuse their strengths. So if Legion gets level 2 and she has her Q plus her overwhelming odds plus her lifesteal, she can really just pressure him out of lane, and that can really delay his timings from getting like level 2, level 3. But if Slark gets the range creep first and he doesn't get any like major denies on the first wave, then it's the other way around. Look at that Abaddon set. Look at that sword. Look at that. What is that thing? It's incredible. I want a lightning sword like that.
10 seconds.
Kyle has a freaking Pegasus. Look at it.
5 seconds remaining.
That makes that. I like it.
That's the Crimson Witness from TI. I actually have that exact one.
Did you witness Crimson?
I did witness First Blood, so I do have that.
I think I might have gotten rid of most of mine from TI6.
Damn, you're missing out.
Or I'm just getting Steam bucks to use on other things.
That is true. It is big money, big cash. It's more than TI tickets at this point, actually, which is kind of fun. So if you want to invest in going to TI, or don't, because I want to go to TI every year. We got.
Was the last one your first one, or how many have you been to?
That's my 3rd TI.
Wow.
Yeah, been all around the world. Seattle, Vancouver. I know that's they're right next to each other and within driving distance.
They're basically the same city.
They're like 3 hours away, a little bit less actually.
Basically the same city.
And Shanghai, which is basically Vancouver number 2.
Yeah, Vancouver West.
Which is like another, 2-hour drive maximum, Hit a supersonic plane.
I was at the most boring TI ever.
6.
TI 4.
Oh, 4. Ooh.
That one was really rough because not only did the meta kind of suck, but
yeah,
that was the one where they only had 8 teams on main stage.
Oh god, that's awful. I remember some of the main stage games weren't as bad as the finals, but 8 is really bad. Slark AFK 1 minute. What? Beast Coast and
is this Midas mode?
This is Midas mode.
where you just park
Dude.
someone mid.
There's a really funny clip of Chris Luck when he was still streaming. I think he has like a son, and his son wanders into the room, and his son starts yelling too hard. So he grabs this like plastic bottle, something like from soda that was on his desk, and he just slams the floor twice. Not slams it, but slaps the floor, and it just makes like this like plasticky sound. And the kid just like runs away to the other room. It was so weird. I remember just watching it. I don't speak much Spanish. I understand how to say like ear and bear now, you know, thanks to yesterday. But it was just so surreal, basically. You know, it was wild. Whew.
How did we
What are you
start
excited
talking
for
about
this
that?
game? I don't know. Because Slark's AFK. You know, and Slark is the guy with the bottle.
Were you gonna ask what I was excited for today?
Or this game and
This game?
and okay, well, this game and today you can do both.
All right, this game. I don't really know if I'm excited for a whole lot. I want to see how much farm Hector
Damn.
gets.
Okay.
That's what I'm going for. Today, I'm just excited to cast with my good friend Double A Dota. That's what I'm excited
Perfect.
for.
Legion Commander is back.
All right, and we are going to get started. I love it. Why is my thing not working? Did I break? What is happening? That's not right.
The grapes are taking over.
Now I feel better.
What happened? Am I on the wrong profile? I am. That's so weird. That feel
What's
when
the
your profile on your gamepad is set to League of Legends when you're playing Dota.
Oof.
Yeah, that's a
Was
yikes.
the map on the other side of the screen as well?
No. But I was hitting I, which is the key in League to take away all the stupid HUD things.
Oh damn, you can do that?
Well, you have to switch it so that when you first load into a game, it only shows the time controls. Because did you know that when you get into a League of Legends lobby, by default, the delay is 3 minutes. So, like, you're basically watching off of Dota TV with a 3-minute delay.
Damn, that's kind of weird as hell.
It's the stupidest thing ever. Like, who
So
would
even
design a
though,
game like that?
Yeah, that's really dumb. So if in like Worlds, right, the players are like winning, right? So I assume that
Okay,
when they
Worlds
win,
is
they
different.
celebrate.
Because
Okay,
Riot
Worlds is
actually has a client where they do it without delay, but they don't allow you to use that for third-party things.
Okay. Huh. So does that apply to LCS as well, or because that's
LCS
their
is on
tournament?
live. Like, they have a separate
Okay,
tournament
perfect.
realm. They call it a
How many
tournament
tournaments
realm.
are
It's so
realm?
stupid.
And how many are third-party tournaments, and how many are Riot tournaments?
So if it's a pro tournament like LPL, which is China, LCK, LCS, LEC, those are all Riot sanctioned.
Yeah, I understand that.
If it's third party, like say a college thing, for the most part,
Oh, okay. I got you.
yeah. It's really dumb. Anyway, Dota, I'm sick of talking about that other stupid game.
Yeah, that doesn't exist. It's for losers and people that like pacifiers. So if you fit one of those qualities or groups, we apologize. This is not for you.
Yeah, this
And
is not for you.
Probably be on the Summit 5 and whatever loser's there. I don't know who's there. Let me double check.
Don't
Imagine
throw 'em
there's
under
nobody
the bus.
there. I'm throwing them under the bus. Who did I throw under the bus? Swordfish. I'm sorry, Swordfish. You're under the bus. BTS 6 for life.
I wanted to be on the Ocho.
You did want to be on the Ocho. The way you say Ocho sounds like, you know, oatmeal, like oat and then show. That's what I heard
Ocho?
the first time.
I want to see the Ocho.
I would love to see the Ocho. I got so much information. I just asked my friend what clock means. And apparently some reality show guy from Peru, his name is Patricio Perotti, and they call him just as short for Pato. And everyone saw him on a stream, and he started the Peruvians, obviously, their old meme was just Ga, right? So he said that he wanted to make his new thing after he killed somebody instead of Ga, so he made Quack, like a duck. So that's the new meme. That's the new Ga. That's how you were gonna see it soon when like they qualified in the major and they play on main stage. And obviously
I've already been seeing it.
A couple blocks. Yeah.
I'm gonna miss first blood.
Are you?
I'm definitely
getting
gonna miss
spicy in
first
the top
blood.
lane.
Yeah, it's getting really spicy here, but guess what? It's probably gonna be in bottom.
Ooh.
Look at that. Impale on the 2. Beautiful. Legion Commander staying alive. And this Legion Commander is still alive. Whisper's gonna die. Whisper's not gonna die. Oh no, this is close! It's the Legion. Wow.
It's the Legion. So they did. So they realized that they can't put the Legion into the Slark. So they sent Legion to the side lane. And now it's a Troll Warlord mid. That's kind of funny. I think he could do okay in that lane. Is he like... I don't see last hits yet.
I have last hits up, because I'm a great observer.
He's bodying. My apologies. The Slark is dumpstering.
Oh, I actually have them sorted wrong.
You do?
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
That's a rookie move.
Yeah.
That's a beyond the 7-5 move right there for sure. Sorry. We're just gonna play. Oh, that's a dead Crystal Maiden in the top lane.
It's alright, I got it.
Stinger to fall. How's Hector doing? Hector's farming away, doing his thing.
The
guys
big,
are laughing in all chat.
The big raffle. Well, he spiked Carapace the Illuminate.
Oof. Did you do a lot of damage back?
Yeah, it was a lot of damage.
So I've seen Coddles go for another build instead of this one. I feel like this is an outdated build. Instead of going for Illuminate, you know, whole charge up also it's into Mixed Assassin. A lot of people I've been seeing are maxing Blinding Light because it does a significant amount of damage later on. So at level 4 it does 200 damage and it lasts for 6 seconds. And it has a 14-second cooldown, but with Chakra Magic and the fact that it can reduce cooldown by 4 seconds, you can permanently blind somebody with Blinding Light. And it's kind of ridiculous that some enemy heroes, or multiple heroes, can just have 70% mischance permanently. And it's kind of annoying to play into. Sometimes even impossible, because if you don't have any magical damage, and it's early in the game, there's a high chance that you do not have MKB or some other accuracy item. So it's kind of bullshit. But I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna write a letter to Val. I'm not gonna write a Reddit post.
You should email Ice Frog.
I should. You can't email Ice Frog. You can. Or can you?
You could email Gabe Newell.
Yeah, you can send a Twitter DM to Ice Frog. I know Ice Frog lives in Boston, which I always thought was weird. And I went to the Boston Major, so he was definitely there. There's no way that
you might have been right next to him.
I might have been right next to him. I wouldn't even know. I could have seen the man's greatness, his essence, and I wouldn't have even known about it. Oof. What an impale by the next assassin. Gets the little tomato creep.
Schofield
and stuns the leader.
has been really good with his impales this game. He's got some three-dimensional chess going on in his head, and he is winning. That's
good to hear. On the subject of winning, Troll Warlord turned it completely around in the midline. Now Chris Luck is trading with him, and he's going to pop his ulti at the last second. Oh, Berna, you missed with the second whirling axis.
Meanwhile, bottom, Legion Commander is still alive. And is still alive. But not anymore.
She died to shield. Okay. Now, I think Legion Commander should have a point of overwhelming odds, because it gives a lot of bonus move speed. So, right there, to those two heroes, she would be 18% faster, and that's noticeable.
She would be faster, but she might also easily get stunned up.
That's true, but I don't think an extra point in pressing the attack with that is. It's not as the 10% extra region, and they're raffling away. They're gonna grief platoon into the ground. This man's mental stability is being tested. You know, he's a champion. Sticking here to fall. As is the story with most Crystal Maidens, they will feed profusely. But it's okay. Heck, just farming away. He's kind of falling behind on the CS. The Legion Commander has died twice as more last than he does. Chris Luck has showed up here as well. Needs to back up his boy. Doesn't want him to die. He knows that 80% of this team's success is located into this one carry player. It's a unique playstyle that only Beast Coast have adopted. But it seems to be slightly successful. The 4 protect 1. Look, back to the mid lane. He's a level behind. Nope. He's slightly behind, in my experience, to the Troll Warlord of the Radiant side.
Yeah, he's very close, actually.
Yeah. Oh, look at that beautiful Immortal effect. It's covered in snow.
Crystal Maiden is a great hero. Bottom, we're making another play onto the Legion Commander. She is getting blocked out, backed up. Prada is doing a ton of damage. Look at that. He's just hurting this Nyx Assassin so much. It's great. They're gonna chase down Optune. But he'll get out underneath the tower.
That is good. He survived another engagement, and now he's level 6. So he does have the duel. So if they play a little bit too angsty, they're going to die. He's gonna get damaged for everything. But it's kind of sketch. Very etch sketch, to be honest, because Abaddon heals there. Oh my god, this guy's dead.
He's been dueled. He's gonna get hit with the Illuminate. He's not dead yet, though.
Okay,
Meanwhile,
he
top
didn't press the attack, which is questionable.
and top
Stinger
is where the
falls.
kill goes because they're hitting the Bristleback on his
They're
back.
hitting the Bristleback.
Very
On his back.
ill-advised.
Okay, so now that earlier kill on Nyx's test could have been prevented, or could have happened. Press the attack and got the 150 bonus attack. He didn't. Because that's too hard. But you know, it happens to the best of us. I'm looking at the Twitch chat, we got a couple of guys coming out.
Yeah, we've gotten to the 5-minute delay. Can we get
Okay,
some
good.
more gauze, actually?
No, we gotta bring in the quack. It's all about the duck noises now. You gotta rep the new age guy. You gotta be a mullah.
Ooh, another play onto the Lifestealer. His rage was down, so he dies, and now Schofield's like, hey, please kill me. Double impale again.
Please kill him. He's like an MCR fan. Anyway,
He's done.
Schofield to fall. It really picks up a double kill. The top lane is rocking. This Bristleback really dominating his lane stage. And Hector is now on his back foot. You don't see this too often. Because of the large amount of preference they put on his lane. But on the other side, Whisper is just shredding the Legion Commander at this point. It's embarrassing.
As soon as the Kato leaves, the Legion Commander cannot win anymore. Also, Abaddon, good hero.
Abaddon is a great hero. The biggest change I have to say that has happened to him recently is the change in base attack
Crystal
time.
Maiden's on her
Incredibly
adventure.
noticeable. Is she?
Yeah,
Oh man, she is on a friendly adventure.
it's alright.
You know,
She has a
I
map.
like going on adventures. You ever just open up Google Maps and say like, I want to go here, and it's just some random cornfield?
No.
in Missouri?
I've
No?
never done that, actually. Have you?
I have. I love looking at Google Maps. The world is big, and there's many beautiful things and people, and they all live meaningful lives. And all you see them as little dots on the map. You know, you're just a little dot on the map. It's great. Anyway, Lifestealer farming away in his own jungle. It's a 3-man. Look at this farming party. All 3 of them just working together to take out the stack. Together, everything is better. And now they've said, together we must have a murderous grouping on the top lane.
No, they're just going to
I
send
don't think
Hector
they're
there to
gonna-
farm.
Nope. Yeah, he's just chilling. Alright, he's missing last hits. Oh, he didn't miss the siege creep. That's how you know he's
Yeah, this
Tier
is how
1
you know
carry.
he's a great player.
oh, the gamers are back.
That's so much damage. Power shot is
Power
strong.
shot, yeah. 450, but it gets reduced to about like 410 with magic resist. It's a lot of damage, but if it hits a creep or any object, it slightly decreases the damage for every object it hits. But love Windrunner.
Nyx Assassin underneath a Sentry Ward. Gets a Spike Carapace stun. It's being forced away. We do have kills going on in the top lane. Stingers falling. Everybody's just kind of walking around at bottom. While Hector is getting away from the fight at top, looking for an impale, but they don't really have a great chance of being able to kill the Troll Warlord. In fact, he might get a little bit angry. Spike Carapace to stun Prada will knock some of these heroes away, but it's not really going to matter. Dominating streak for Whisper, and he's looking for a little bit more. He's got an aphotic shield up in 1 second, and he will chase this one down, securing the kill with the missed coil. That hits.
Oh, Whisper is running away with this game. He's an incredibly high level, and he already has drums, and he has a medallion finished, and he's on his way to Solar Crest. Is he? He has to be top net worth. I can't imagine anybody else. Yeah, he is crushing it. Oh, but Greedy has shown up to the bottom lane. Okay, he's given up. He's realized he can't kill this guy. He's too big, and rightfully so. This guy's a champ.
Yeah,
even
with this Bristleback's last hits, this Abaddon is 5-0 to start the game.
Yeah.
Yikes. He's gotten
Curse
5
of
out of his
Avernus.
team's 6 kills.
Yeah, he's crushing it. Curse of Avernus is so strong. It's 25% even if you just apply it. And if you actually get the 4 auto attacks off, it's a 60% movement slow and a silence. Which is ridiculous. He doesn't even have a point in ulti. Look at this man. This is how big brain he is. He's like, I'm not going to die. These losers think I have ulti. I don't even need it. And they don't know what his skill build is.
He does have a point saved.
He does have a point.
Oh, actually, no, he doesn't.
No,
he has his talent.
No, he doesn't. He has his talent. He did have a point save, but I think he's because he didn't level up his talent. 20 attack speed picked up by the Legion Commander. Life Stealer.
The Legion Stealer.
The Legion Stealer. Nyx is running around. Is he ulted? Yeah, look at him go. Skittering about like a little... You know what Nyx's name in Chinese directly translates to?
What?
So Nyx, the way it's translated is... Oh, this also... He's called cockroach, but the word for cockroach in Chinese just means little strong.
That makes sense.
So cockroaches are little and they are strong.
Coddle putting down the Resident Sleeper. Nyx Assassin in some trouble. Will fall to the first dual win of Atun. That's 10 permanent damage. Unlosable damage.
That is forever. Just like General Herpes. A nice Slark ulti and TP out by Chris Luck.
That's not really the direction I would have gone with that, but okay.
We're in an educational stream here. We're learning about beautiful things. Whisper TP's mid, and he looks very angry. So he runs into 3 heroes by his lonesome.
I think
he is holding
great.
the point for his ulti.
Yep. Which he should use.
He should skill. Whisper, you took
He
too much
skilled
damage.
it, and he never used it.
Woo, okay, it happens. Mistakes were made. He gave up 464 gold.
Oh,
The
yikes.
Bristleback was already rolling. Not what you want to do.
That will lead to the mid-tier 1 falling. Nothing Beast Coast can do about that.
Yeah. Makes Assassin hobbling about.
He has to be so careful. Imagine if he just like walked in front of that power shot. He won't do that because he's way too good at this game. Freezing Field goes down from the high ground. How far do they want to chase this when these guys are pretty tanky? But Sting is just going to stand right up on top of the high ground and still do his little dance.
Well, he actually wants to tank the power shot. Because he has level 4. Yep, he's got level 4 Carapace, you know? That's a lot of... That's 100% damage reflection.
I was just saying, imagine if he walked in front of it and didn't Carapace.
Yeah.
That would have been hilarious.
Yeah, he would explode.
Oh my gosh, what?
K1 Hector. Did he got ulted by Troll Warlord, right? Is what I assume would happen?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but then he got chased
got
down and
shredded.
just smacked.
Yeah, Troll has a diffusal blade. That is just like, I'm ready to brawl. And if anybody steps into my lane by themselves, they are dead.
Nice little
Big
save on
Coddle to
Greedy.
bottom lane.
Yeah, we'll call it a big save. The duel goes out onto Slark. Can they kill him? He's Resident Sleeper. He won't get stunned up by that power shoot, though. And the Abaddon's keeping him alive. Chris Luck to go ham here. Whisper with the borrowed time, still doing some work, and Chris Luck gets back into the fight. Will he dive this tower? The answer is yeah, because the Wind Ranger misses the power shoot due to the Coddle. Nyx is in from the backside. Spike Carapace used. Now he's dead. It's great. This game's getting a little bit clowny. That's as far as it goes.
Yeah. A very bizarre engagement. I think Legion's really underestimating the heal that the Abaddon provides, and making these duels, really early duel victories that she'd normally be getting, very hard to get.
I mean, she doesn't have much in terms of damage. She does have 10 permanent damage.
She does have 10 damage.
She just has phase boots and a drum.
Yeah.
Or a drums. I don't really get that. It's only one. Okay, it's only one drum.
It is called Drum of Endurance.
Okay. What's she doing?
What? Many people refer to it as the plural. Or maybe many people just like buying 2 drums. I don't understand why drums have charges. I understand from a gameplay perspective, but not from a like if I have a drum, right? I don't buy a drum and say like, hey, I'm only allowed to use this drum 6 times, right? And once I use my drum charges, never play on my drums ever again.
It might be a special drum.
Oh, they're going into Roche. That's an early Roshan. There's a double damage rune that they have not noticed. And they have noticed, and this Roche just became all the more easier for the Radiant team.
Yeah, this Roche super dead. And Slark has gone to the top of the net worth.
Yeah. He flash farms really hard with this Q. Just like that towel and fly.
This troll has, you know, a good amount of farm. He's got phase boost defusal, but Slark is up there too. Troll almost up to his skull basher. That's gonna hurt.
That's such a manly build. This guy's like, no defensive items. I'm here to just disable people. This Nyx is dead.
Nope.
There's no detection. Okay.
Yeah, just
yeah,
smoke
you hate
him.
to see
Easy.
it. You hate to see it happen.
Hey, it's a
Alrighty.
vendetta force. It's fine.
Tier 2 to fall with the trolls. All his duty ended, but I think they're maybe going for the top lane. Nope. Windrunner's ulting it down. They're going straight to the mid. Crystal Maiden has paused. This seems tactical in nature. They are getting the tier 2 bottom. Misclick. Okay, it happens.
Oh, I had something for that.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh. The soundboard's too late.
Yeah.
LD's sniper rifle's pointed to her foreheads every time he presses the soundboard. He is looking in. Ooh. Some not capitalist, Kyle.
Yeah.
Swindle Malones. Because I can't forget this one moment where he got so tilted that so little people were communicating in high MMR NA pubs that he bought people headphones or just headsets.
The
Antline
mod mics.
It was just so surreal. He's like, if you are above 6.5K and do not have a microphone, just message me. And then he actually sent people headphones. It was so funny. I also love when he gets like genuinely angry. When he genuinely gets angry, he loses his voice. And he just turns into, his voice just starts like cracking, or what is it called? What's it called when you suddenly start sounding like an 11-year-old again?
Cracking, yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm an idiot. Every time he yells, even the slightest thing, he cannot say a single word in his angry tone without sounding like he's turning into like a 7-year-old boy. It's pretty hilarious. Nobody can take him seriously when he's like losing his mind in a pub. I guess that's why he doesn't play pubs anymore. You can't like feasibly lose your mind. Troll pops his ulti. Where's Troll?
He was running.
Oh.
He's like Kyle, pretty much, right?
He is like Kyle. Oh, they see the Crystal Maiden.
Yikes.
Okay, now the Legion Commander presses the attack, where she could have just ultied him, and she would have got there in time. Okay, Attune.
That's so smart.
Is it?
You'll Scepter once the Wind Ranger starts the wind run?
Yeah, that is how you do it.
Nice.
But they are losing 2 towers for this. Lifestealer picks up his Radiance. He's ready to brawl. He is ready to fight.
Whisper getting gone on bottom. He should be alive for quite a while. There's the borrowed time. Still has the Aphotic Shield available. They're going right after the Troll Warlord, and he doesn't have his ultimate available, so he just dies. Aegis pop. Crystalluck going after Bristleback now. They should be getting him down quite low, and they just have to make sure they don't get hit by too many quills. They are going to be fine. 20 seconds left on the Troll Warlord ultimate. And here's a big resident sleeper from the Coddle. Coddle getting everybody stuck in there. Nyx Assassin up in the air with the Yule Scepter. Impale hits onto the Legion Commander. Maybe that helps the Slark to survive for long enough. His ultimate is down, but he's stolen too much agility. Chris Luck standing strong, and he'll find one more inside the trees. Dominating streak, and a double kill for him in the end.
That was one of the most questionable engagements I think I've ever seen. So you're down a Windrunner, right? The entire enemy team is up. They start TPing all 5 heroes, and you have vision of all 5 heroes showing up to the team fight. Your Troll Warlord, for whatever reason, sees the 5 heroes, dives to tier 2, says, yep, this is a fight we can take. Coddle then doesn't use his ulti until his Bristleback already is dead. And Legion Commander just sits in the trees, presses the attack to Bristleback when he just instantly dies, and then just duels the Slark, who already has so much stolen agi that he had like 30 armor. It was just such a one of the most questionable chain of like engagements. I feel like it's so much harder for them to play the game. LS has Radiance. Slark just picked up his Lincoln Spear. He now has Drums, Lincolns, and Diffusal Blade. Look at him just run down this Bristleback. Like, this is just... The decision making was so surreal there. It just seemed like the worst possible engagement you could have taken if you were the Radiant. But you know what? They just saw that and they're like, yup. The game was too easy. We gotta limit her. And the little circle has been drawn by the Windrunner. It's like, yeah, this is where we screwed up.
That's even the circle's wrong. They screwed up over here.
Yeah, they did. Here, can I draw a frowny face?
Yeah,
I'll see
sure.
your circles here. I'm gonna draw a little tear. That looks kind of like a mole. Oops. Why the WH?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
This is a it's classic. Alrighty. So what are we waiting for? Any big items? Legion Commander's back into the jungle, working toward the blade mail. I think she should be going in for a halberd. She needs the distinct Lincoln's pop so she can duel the Slark, but I don't think that's the target she wants.
Is under attack.
She needs to start killing supports because she's like far behind on damage.
Big rotations to top.
Big rotations to top.
Yep. Big rotations.
Bristleback has, after being at the top of the net worth, has fallen out of favor. He's died twice, and it's cost his net worth severely. Nyx Assassin, I heard he had a Yule Scepter and killed the Windrunner. He's now opting for a Force Staff. He has the GPM talent, so you know he's accumulating gold. STM. Almost. Oh, she has 2 components of BKB. This STM is rolling, even though she's 1 in 5. That's big money right there.
She's been farming pretty well. Blink duel into a Nyx Assassin who just straight up dies. I guess that was the fight.
28 bonus damage for Legion Commander. She's
Yeah,
doing
I
her
agree
best.
too, Mr. Horn honking person.
Dude, the cars outside were like 28 damage at 24 minutes. That's a little low. And you know what? I agree with you outside. I'm telling you, the people of New York City
They have really good timing.
love. Yeah, comedic timing is their specialty. Have you seen Midnight Cowboy? It's all about comedic timing. Lincoln's was popped by 1 Bristleback Q. Now they're chilling.
Yeah, he's just waiting behind the trees. They see him too. They know that
They
the
do.
Slark is there. But they're being smart
He
this
knows
time.
that this,
They're staying within the
that's true,
circle.
not bad.
Staying within the circle.
Oh, Lincoln's has been popped. Okay. They're chilling now.
Middle tower
They gotta secure the map. They gotta push in the waves a little more. Not lose tier 1 middle, for example, would be a good one. To not lose. Oh, don't. It's gonna be in the night range.
Yikes.
Woo! 13 health. And Prada falls in the back line.
Yeah, that was
That's
my
permanent agi
yikes.
right there. What happened? Did they miss something?
No. The it was
Oh.
just Spike Carapace into Illuminate.
Oof. It happens. Stinger, split pushing with his Q.
Radiant's
A very manly Chris Main. He basically has 200 gold away from his BKB, which is incredible. He's ready to fight. He's ready to brawl.
He's gonna solo this Troll Warlord.
Life Stealer on his way to AC. Wow, Life Stealer's just running on in right into this Legion Commander. They have
Yeah,
a
meanwhile you
beautiful
have
war that makes
Bristleback
this-
being taken down on the backside by Chris Luck. They're going to think about this one a little bit longer as Crystal Maiden is indeed soloing the Troll Warlord. But now, this stupid Legion Commander gets in and ruins the 1v1. Like, who does that?
It was a fair fight, and it got ruined. Windrunner running about, using her ulti. Just chilling. 5k net worth lead for the Dire.
They're gonna go again.
Schofield's looking. He's lurking.
He's gonna find
Toon's
Atun.
taunting. And
Nice
that's the
taunt.
taunted to get bodied. That's the classic Super Smash Bros. Combo.
Right.
Now being applied to Dota 2 World. Shackle Shot purged off by the Slark because he's running into the back line.
Yeah, he's so good. He's going right after the Troll Warlord. Manages to get the leash onto him. And Bristleback still trying to tank as much damage as possible. As Troll Warlord almost just straight up dies to this. He still has his ultimate. Look at all those quills going all over the place. Beautiful Force Staff. But guess what? The Infest is going to be able to get that kill.
Ooh,
Windrunner really wants in on this
the Abaddon. Does she really think she could kill the Abaddon?
Yes.
Whisper's probably sitting there like laughing, like, are you kidding me, woman? Anyway, it's tier 2 top, going to fall. Slark, 30 stolen essence right now. That's a lot. Plus Sword Crest, the auto attack's really fast.
Now that's a lot of essence.
That's a lot of essence. Dire team decides to disengage. Rightfully so, they've got what they wanted.
Yeah, and they're still waiting on a couple of big items. AC almost completed for Hector. Slark almost at an MKB. You may as well wait.
Things are just on the up and up. The boys of Enver Gresa.
Easy stun. Troll Warlord just chained into an impale and nearly dies straight up off of that.
You know,
Lincoln's
Bristleback
pop.
still a little sick, sneezing back and forth, using his Q. That's a guy who has sinus issues. I feel bad for him.
I always thought that was the funniest concept. Like, you kill a hero by sneezing on them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you kill him. You don't really kill him. You just assist. The kill with the viscous nasal goo. The
Just call it snot.
Imagine if you saw a porcupine in real life, and the porcupine was just shooting its quills out at you. I would be horrified. That would be the most alpha creature in the world. Because right now, I hate porcupines. I think porcupines are just inferior hedgehogs at this point. They just look ugly, and you don't see them till the winter.
What?
They come out in the winter, and they love salt. So when they start salting the roads for snowstorms and stuff like that, you can consistently see like porcupines like licking the road. This is like a known thing in the Northeast. Isn't that just surreal? That this creature goes out, like you don't see it all summer, and when he finally pokes its head out, it's just out there licking the side of the road. Like, how do you like that? You just can't. It's gross.
I think porcupines are cute.
Wow. They look like demon hell pigs with needles sticking out their back.
That's pretty
But
cute.
yeah, I find that cute. No,
I'm
more
into
power to
that.
you. Okay, different strokes for different folks. They're going on to the bristleback in the bottom lane, and this guy is toast.
Ouch.
I mean, dead on my screen. Crystal Maiden is paused. That is a BM pause. That is kind of ridiculous. That is 1000%. Yo, so I do something like this in the qualifier. I get a Reddit post of people threatening to shank me in my sleep. They do it. Nothing. They didn't even give an excuse. They just paused the game. Yo, that is so not cool. Alrighty. There's different standards. Very rude. Yeah, I see that. Arcane Root picked up by the Slark. He's gonna farm even faster. Just look at the cooldown on his Dark Pact. What is it? I can't read. 4.2 seconds. That's ridiculous. Legion Commander. What are we looking at? She's finally opting for the Halberd. She's got her Blade Mail.
Nice.
She's very underfarmed.
Yeah, she
She has
farmed.
less farm than her pause 4 Windrunner, which is sad, considering they
Yikes.
picked her as a mid laner.
Troll Warlord getting jumped on is still going to be okay.
Yeah.
Okay is pretty relative though. Like he's not dead, but he's not that okay. Okay, there's the apology for the pause, I think.
I don't know what a Tekla is. Now I gotta translate this. I might have said something completely inappropriate. Let me see what that is. Something about key? Sorry, my key. Oh, my TP button was broken. Okay.
It's from China.
Kind of makes sense. Yeah, it's a Chinese.
Bristleback turns into Deadleback. We've got
He's gone.
Gano back.
Get him out of here. Slark is just going in.
Oh,
Slark is
ouch.
gone. Well, so is his Aegis, but I don't think he cares.
No, he doesn't care.
The rest of his team has.
He still has
already gotten-
cheese. It's fine.
and he's not lactose intolerant.
They don't need
I feel
cribs.
bad for people that are lactose intolerant. You can't like have ice cream and milkshake and like cheese. It's so many good things that they can't have.
It's like 3 different food groups you're missing out on.
I mean, all of them are dairy, but in theory, yes. Chris Luck, diving tier 4s, pops his ulti and skedaddles on out of here. It's a spooky world, you know?
Oh, they're going after the next assassin into the spike. Carapace, amazing. She's used. Troll Warlord now dead. Almost dead. Now he's dead. And he's disconnected. This game's over.
And a little bit of a heart. Did you see the little top right winner? Blows the hearts, the kisses to the fans. Dude, Hector just DCs before the game even ends. He gives no remorse or respect to the enemies.
They have to join
It's
the
like
next
these
lobby.
guys-
They want to get started.
That's true. That is absolutely true. That's playing to win, baby. Beast Coast. 1-0 victory, 32 minutes. It was clean. It was kind of spooky. Their lanes went kind of cruddily. But, you know, sometimes you don't always have to play for lanes. You can play for late game, you can play for farm, and that's what they did.
I like their draft. I mean, it just seemed like it made a bit more sense. And that Abaddon was pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, Abaddon only died one time, and that's because he just forgot to skill his ulti in time, basically. So
He
could have
was
went this
swagging
entire
too
game
hard.
without dying. Yeah, he was killing it. It was crushing. The man, the myth, the legend, Whisper of TI fame and home soil.
He did
The
get an
Abaddon
egg.
player. He did at the very end.
He did.
Okay, more power to him.
Yeah.
Usually you see them go for like a crimson, but I guess it's good. There's a lot of AoE damage. You can soak up so much. You don't see it too often. That's not even that good for his average. Look, I'm looking versus their averages for the hero. That GPM is only 8. This is just the high standard that Whisper plays at. He consistently plays at his peak. Always. Oh, if you click on him, you see his little face from his TI portraits. That's so funny. And
Yeah,
if you
these
click
are
on
all in
Unknown-
game.
Yeah, that's so cool. So you have your face in game forever if you play a TI. You get cemented permanently into Dota 2.
I could probably go into game files and make some pretty cool production assets with these things.
Yeah, that is true.
So they should
And-
make it a requirement for all of the closed qualifiers to be on LAN.
Wow. Okay, that is a little. That's costly.
That would be
For
so
sure.
cool, though. They used to do that in China all the time.
Did they? That seems wild.
Yeah, you would have. So what would happen is you would have 1-day break between the open qualifiers and the closed qualifiers, so they could get the open qualifier team to the LAN, and then they would play them. Back when Black was on a Chinese team, that's what it was.
That's actually wild. That seems so cost ineffective. Like, there's going to be some very cruddy team that just gets bodied instantly, right? And the ping difference isn't even that bad. They're playing in region. It's like the difference is not that much for like to fly people out. I guess majority of the Chinese teams are all on like the eastern seaboard, so it's not that far of a trip, but it still seems a little wild.
I want to see that, though. I think that the way forward. I probably shouldn't even be talking about this right now, but I think the way forward in Dota is like more regional LAN competitions.
I don't think there's enough money invested in this game, and it wouldn't surprise me if this like game just like
But
dies off.
someone
within, like,
could
2-3
invest
years.
it. Maybe not
Someone
Valve,
could invest it.
but
I mean, Valve just does not care. You see the amount of money that Riot dumps into their games in comparison to what Valve does? It's kind of like sad.
CS has their regional, quote-unquote, regional qualifiers on LAN.
Oh, CS has like this incredibly bizarre ladder system with like prior to even it's just getting to like Challenger and what is it like Legend stage. That entire process looks weird to me. And then there's the whole lead up. I always remember going onto like the CS:GO subreddit, and they have like those bubbles where it's like Oceania region and like this region and that region. It just seems very convoluted and complicated. Just the whole like lead up to qualifying. But like personally, I truly love the format of TI, and I love that TI is this just like World Cup. Like everyone complains like there's no money inside of Dota unless you're playing at TI. And I think that's incredible. This makes the game so much more competitive for the top teams. Like, I think the level at which the top teams play in Dota is just, it doesn't compare to the others, because the small, like, super small, minute things of this game that we don't even pick up, that we don't even process. Like Secret, every game, if you watch them play, they don't use the courier after 8 minutes, and exactly at 9 minutes and 40 seconds, the courier is back in their base. They bring exactly the courier every single game they play. Is carrying 3 items: a smoke and 2 tomes of knowledge. So they get to level 6 on the supports and they smoke instantly. This is like rinse and repeat from Secret. And most teams, like most pub players, they don't even like think about this or even know about these like minute changes. But that's what makes Dota incredible. That this one tournament makes people play at the highest level, the best Dota the world's ever seen. And it's beautiful and incredible. And it's just like this cast, and it's just like the next game that we're going to see in 5 minutes. That's our outro. How long has the stream been gone?